What is going on, my beautiful people, man? Hope you guys are having an amazing one today. I certainly am, man. In this video, what we're going to be talking about is why Zootopia 2 was such a damn good movie. I don't even really know what we're going to talk about for sure here, but there's a specific part of it that kind of helps us understand getting into a present state and growing as people overall. And I think it's powerful for personal development, but also just in general, man. It's a beautiful movie. If you guys have never seen it, go freaking check it out. It's freaking amazing. I love it so much. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what we were getting into with that movie, but I ended up crying my freaking eyes out in that movie. It was amazing. My girlfriend saw me. She was there with me. She was crying just as hard as me. And the one scene that we really gonna talk about here is there's a scene in this movie where the two main characters, Judy and Nick, they're kind of like talking about it. And they're kind of like talking about, well, the whole movie they're going through this and they're holding on to this internal stuff. Like, it's just like this internal festering of stuff, and it's just like getting there and it's getting worse and worse, and it's kind of drawing them apart, and it's just like, you know, like you could feel it within them. And they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to discuss it. And I think it's powerful for us knowing that we're going about our life the same exact way. We all have that internal stuff, we all have that stuff on the inside. And the more that we're able to bring it out, the more that we're able to build a relationship, not only with a relationship and another partner, but also a better relationship with ourselves. And I think that's the most powerful part, because it's like it accepts all that internal stuff that we have. Y'all get that? Y'all get that? Y'all get that? Y'all understand that? Because in the movie, they go through this whole time, they're kind of like upset, they're kind of angry, they're just like going and doing their own thing, and they have the reasons that they're doing stuff, you know. Nick talks about it too. Well, okay, firstly, they get to the main scene where everything comes to a head, and it's like, hey, we gotta freaking talk about this. We almost just freaking died. We should probably talk about our problems and what's going on with us. My cat, y'all see my cat over there? She is drinking water out of a damn watering can. I don't know what she's got going on, man. She would be amazing in Zootopia, though. So basically, there's this main scene, and they're talking about it, and they're like, hey, like, we should talk about this. We almost died. And they start talking about it and realizing that, okay, I've actually been doing this. For Judy's side, it was like, okay, because I have a complex where she wants to be proven that she wants other people's validation. She wants to be proven that she's not just some dumb bunny, that they're actually a good team, a good partnership. And then Nick, he always makes jokes about stuff because he can't take nothing serious, because it's a coping mechanism for him. You know, they have their reasons for doing stuff, but it's like he also can't communicate his own stuff because he's just never been able to do that before, and it's been very hard. So you see how that actually is running them. This is powerful, how it's running them. How many things do we have in our life that's actually running us without us really even knowing it, understanding it, or being able to really do stuff about it yet, until we get it into our awareness. So for her, she's going off of validation. How many times are we running off of validation, of trying to get people to validate us, and trying to get people to say, oh, well, you're doing so good, I want to give you a pat on the back or whatever, man. All that stuff, and it's actually running us and allowing us. My cat's actually freaking out over here. But it's running us, and we don't realize that it's having our actions be made without us even knowing it. But the thing that's amazing is that we can bring that into our awareness more and more and more. Hi, kitty. She's over there. She's tweaking. But we can bring it into our awareness by allowing ourselves to continue to get. The more that we talk about it and the more that we bring it to our awareness, the more that we're actually able to meditate. But also with the triggers, we have different triggers in our life of things that are allowing that stuff to come up slowly but surely. Like, it'll be something that's super small, and it kind of like triggers it. And the more that we're able to ask ourselves, okay, why is that freaking happening? Why is that thing actually bringing that up? Why is that actually getting this little triggeredness out of me? The more that we can actually go into that and then let it go, and then surrender it to God, and allow ourselves to get past that insecurity, past that thing that's running us, and actually be our authentic self and start doing and making decisions based off of that, instead of being controlled by our emotions, being controlled by what other people think, and all that mojo jojo, because we don't want to be run by that. We don't want to be run by that. And it's powerful. I mean, in the movie, they start talking about it and they start bringing it up, and once they do, they're all of a sudden clicking, man. They're all of a sudden like back to that mojo jojo, where they're like, okay, like, yeah, we're back with it. I think it's even more powerful when I mean, they start clicking, but also, I mean, if you think about it in your relationships, if you guys are in a relationship, but even just more so, the more that you are honest about what you have going on your internal side, the more that you're able to navigate that relationship better, whether it's a family relationship or whether it's a freaking partner relationship. So That was freaking amazing. I love the damn movie. Of course, Shakira was damn amazing in there, man. But it's just amazing for us to be able to bring stuff up and to get that in. We have all this internal well of stuff that is running us, that is forcing us to do certain things, that is forcing these feelings and emotions, anxiety and stress. And I think it's beautiful the more that we can get into that and start navigating that and be accepting of it and stop having it run us. So hopefully we could do that today, man. Let me know what you guys thought about the movie down in the comments below, man. It was a beautiful movie. Hoping for a part 3. Let me know what you guys think. Is it gonna be good? Love you guys. Peace.